This is Chapter 12. Among itakal karon ang steps of the accounting process. So this is the accounting process: merchandise inventory adjustments, worksheets, financial statements, post-closing trial balance, closing entries, and reversing entries. For the objectives of this chapter is learn how the direct extension method is applied in inventory adjustments in the worksheets. Second is apply the various steps or procedures in filling up a worksheets. Third is prepare the financial statement. Fourth is prepare the closing entries and the post-closing trial balance. So dito sa main topic, which is adjusting journal entries na na-discuss na sa chapter 7. Worksheet nga nabuhat na po nato kung saan pagplaster and na-discuss na po sa chapter 8. Financial statement nga na-discuss na po nato. The closing entry, post-closing trial balance, and reversing entries na lang ang wala nato na ibalaan. But, makabalo rata na taod-taod, kaya i-discuss na sa akong mga kauban.
Good day everyone. So before I will start my discussion, allow me to introduce myself first. My name is BARSAMAN and my assigned topic is about adjusting journal entries. So there are two methods of handling merchandise inventory adjustment. First is adjusting entry methods and closing entry methods or direct extension method. So adjusting entry method uses two separate journal. One entry removes the value of the beginning inventory. A second entry adds the value of the beginning inventory. And closing entry method uses a single entry that directly calculates the cost of goods sold. It considers both the beginning and ending inventory values to arrive at the cost of goods sold. So both methods result in the same final figures. For ending inventory, the cost of goods sold, but the closing entry method is more efficient. So the next slide is describes how to adjust the merchandise inventory using the adjusting entry method. So in this problem, we assume to have determined the physical inventory of unsold goods to be at 190,000. So the method uses two journal entries on January 31. The first one is the closing the beginning inventory. So this entry removes the beginning inventory balance, which is 250,000, from the accounts. It debits the income and expense summary account and credits the merchandise inventory account. So second is establishing the ending inventory. So that this entry records the correct ending inventory value, which is 190,000. It debits the merchandise inventory account and credits the income and expense account. In short, these two entries update the inventory account on reflect the correct beginning and ending balances, ultimately determining the cost of goods and sold during the period. Next is under the closing entry methods. The advantage of using entry method for you to being able to identify the cost of sales wherein it includes merchandise inventory and as an asset and merchandise inventory beginning, which is cost. So it explained the benefits of using the closing entry methods for adjusting merchandise inventory. So the main advantage is that this method clearly shows the cost of sales. It does this by including both in the ending inventory an asset and the beginning inventory a cost. In the calculation. So this makes it easier to understand how the cost of goods and goods sold is determined. So this is a trial balance for Davao Grocery for January 31, 20A. A trial balance is a summary of all accounts in a company's general ledger at a specific point in time. It lists each account's debit and credit balances. The total debits and credit must be equal as so pares ani equal man siya, di ba, ang debit and credit. So in total of 4,900,000. So ang asset diri is cash and bank, account receivable, merchandise inventory, and transportation equipment. While ang liabilities is account payable. And ang equity is M. Swelland Capital and M. Swelland Drawing. So, ang revenues diri is tanan makita inyo nga na sales diya mao na siya ang revenues, and ang expenses is kanang tanan makita inyo nga na purchases, the word is mao na siya ang expenses. So, mao na siya. This trial balance is a key step in the accounting process used to verify that the general ledger is balanced before preparing financial statements. So, nata sa closing entry method. So, kaning merchandise inventory, purchase discount, purchase and allowance, income and income expense summary is i-plus nimo sila tanan in total of 752,500 and ganibong merchandise inventory big and ganing purchase og freight in is i-plus gyapon nimo sila in total of 752,500. So, kay parehas man sila, same man sila og kuan ang debit and credit. So, tama na siya, wala na siya usabunon. Pero if dili sila equal, ay dili sila parehas og pag total ganimo, dili parehas ang debit og credit. So, napakay usabon. So, nakay usabon pag di ba kay dili man siya equal, so na kay usabon ana kay mali imong pagtotal. So ano to, that's all for my assigned topic.
So, sa Statement of Financial Position is a financial statement which shows the financial condition of the enterprise as of a particular date. Shown below is a statement of financial position of Davao Grocery as of January 31, 2020 under the account form. So, ang Davao Grocery Statement of Financial Position as of January 31, 2020. Ang assets is current assets as cash in bank 1,011,180. And account receivable is 455,000. Merchandise inventory is 190,000. Total current asset niya tanan is 1,656,180. Non-current asset, property and equipment. So, sa non-current assets na ta. Sa property and equipment, transportation equipment is 1,008,000. So ang total na to sa total assets na to 1,656,000 plus 180 ay 180 is plus 1,008,000. So total is 3,056 and 180. 456,180. So mo to siya tong total assets. So sa liabilities and owner's equity liabilities is current liability, account payable. So ang account payable na to is 2,098 and 500. Sa owner's equity ta, M. Swilan capital is 3,000 ay 3,157,680. So, ang total sa liabilities and owner's equity is 3,456,180. So, mauna siya atong total sa liabilities and owner's equity liability.
The closing interest. The preparation of closing interest, the 7th step of the accounting process. Step 1. Close the sales and its related accounts to the income and expense summary accounts. Sample. January 31, this sells 885,900 pesos, and the sales discount is 5,220, and the sales return and allow 4,500. If so deduction na nimo ay mo sales sa mga discount sale and returns, so the income on expense summary is 876,180 to close sales and its related accounts. Step 2. Merchandiser inventory at the end and close the merchandise inventory and at the beginning together with other costs of sales and other related accounts. Step 3. Close all the expense accounts to income and expense summary. Income and expense summary and journal entry, freight out, salary expense, utility expense, taxes and license, rent expense. Step 4. Profit of 227,600 is close to capital account. Makita na ninyo sa among kuan kay na dito ang mga kasabutan ni. Mga salamat.
Good day everyone, my name is Ruela Jimenez SACARE and my topic is post-closing trial balance. So, purpose of the post-closing trial balance. Ensure equality of debits and credits after closing nominal accounts. Verifies that all temporary accounts, revenue, expense, etc. are closed, leaving only permanent accounts. Serve as a fine check before the start of a new accounting period. And post-closing trial balance and the statement of financial position. Contains only account that appears on the statement and financial position, asset, liabilities, and equity. Sometimes referred to as a statement of his financial position in the trial balance form, help accountant and auditors confirm the ledger's accuracy before the next period. So, the slide 4, in this image you can see the general ledger accounts for various real or permanent accounts. These accounts represent asset, liabilities, and owner's equity, and they are used to calculate the post-closing trial balance as of January 31. Here's a breakdown of each section. Assets. cash in bank and shows multiple entries for January. Each entry includes both debits and credits that affect the cash balance, that final balance, and for this account calculated by totaling debits and subtracting credits is 1,011,180. So 180. So sa credit og sa debit og sa credit gikuan siya gi plus tanan, then sa debit ay sa credit pag gi plus tanan, then ang total kay kuan sa debit kay 1,274,680 mo na ang total sa kuan sa debit, and then sa credit kay 263,500. Then kuan sila gi-minus kay nahimo na siya kuan ang total mo tong total na 1,011,180. So dire mo sa account receivable. Account receivable. This account list of receivable from customers with a final balance of 455,000. Kamura gyapon kay gi-plus din pon gi-minus mo nang balance niya na 455,000. 455,000 kuan. Then diri na sa merchandise inventory. After closing entry adjustment, the final balance is 190,000. Then there's a transformation of equipment. This account has no change in January and has a balance of 1,800,000. Then the slide 5, liabilities. Accounts payable. Each entry for January less amount of owned and to creditors. The final balance after calculating all debits and credits is 298,500. So dili na pun kay plus radyapon siya ang debit and then sa credit, then gi-plus din paghuman gi-minus, which is ang total niya is mo to ka down 298,500 mo na ang total. Then sa next kay owners equity. Swellan capital. This account represent the owner's investment in the business. The ending balance including additional investment and any adjustment is 3,153,680. So mo na ang kuan sa owner's equity balance ay ang total. And then sa slide 6, the image shows that the post-closing trial balance for Dabur Grocery as of January 31. A post-closing trial balance includes only permanent real accounts, which are the accounts that appears on the statement of financial position. Here a breaking of this post-closing trial balance. Debit accounts. Sa debit kay mo ni ang mga katong mga total na sa ni. Then mo ni ang kuan. Sa cash in bank is which is katong kuan 1,011,180, and as accounts receivable mo ni 454,000. Then sa merchandise inventory is sa January 31 is 190, and the transformation equipment is 1,800,000, and then this represents the asset of business. The total of the debits is for assets is 3,456,180. Mo na ang katong total sa debit tanan is much 3 million. Then there sa credit side na red side, ang total is sa account payable is 296 at 298,500, and sa kay Miss Solan Capital is 3,173,680. The mo ang kuan total niya din sa this represent the liabilities and owner's equity of the business. The total of credit for liabilities and owner's equity is also same ra sa debit na 3,456,180. So same ra man siya, so wala yung mali na sa pagtotal kay ang post closing trial balance kay kuan kailangan ni siya og kanang sa debit o sa credits same og kuan, same og kanang pagtotal kay ang total if dili mo siya same, which is na mali sa inyong pagtotal. So diya kay same man siya og kanang kuan, same man siya sa ang total sa debit o credit, which is tama ang pag sa kuan, tama siya na kuan pagtotal. So sa last slide sa 7 is the post-closing trial balance is prepared to ensure that the total debits are equal to total credits after a temporary normal accounts to have been closed. So, mga to siya, same naman to siya. So, tama ang pagtotal. So, this step confirms to ledger's accuracy to prepares the book for next accounting period. Here's both debit and credit totals are 3,456,180, indicating that the accounts for balance and the closing process was done correctly. Okay, tama man kay same man. Then, this post-closing trial balance will match the statement of financial position prepared for January 31, 2020. That's all. Thank you.